This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
Hi, everybody.
Good morning.
No Nathan today, but we soldiered on, including a chat with the WA Senior Australian of the Year, Olly Pickett, who is the most delightful man we've met in a long time. In fact, he was way too good to be hanging around with us.
Oh, he was.
What
we
a
felt
joy.
We're better people for having you in the room, that's for sure. Now, we catch up with a couple of footy guys to talk about the draft. One's David Zeta from Fox Footy to kick things off. A little bit boring there, to be honest. And then Mick Ablett, you want to stay around for Mick.
Yeah.
Because if you, like all of us in WA, love our footy guys.
Yes.
He's got a really good insight for West Coast Eagles and the Dockers.
Yeah, and nice work. Plus, our mate Ross, he has turned into he's a very mild-mannered man,
Very.
like non-confrontational at all, but he has turned into a bit of a vigilante and he's been leaving notes on a car. You're going to hear that whole story.
Nathan,
Don't cry there.
Nat,
A moment, please.
and Sean.
Oh, yeah, no, this has become real.
Over 937.
It's 6:04, Nathan, Nat and Sean. Nathan's off sick today, Sean. What did you do to him? You swore at him on air and he's had to
swore
take a
at him
day
on air
off. If
yesterday.
you've missed that, everybody, check out the Nathan, Nat and Sean socials. See what happens when Sean just drops the F-bomb in the middle of a competition setup.
It was just a natural... I think it was the right word at the right time.
I mean, what you were describing, you weren't wrong.
No, not at all. Probably not good for our radio licence, but apart from that, it was the right word at the right time.
And he did it at it was about 8:25, just when the cars are full of kiddies on the way to school.
I didn't even think about that. That's unsurprising. Hey, Nat, I reckon one of the reasons why is because the AFL draft was on last night and probably Nathan had the inkling that I'd be all over it and wanted to talk about it all day. Not only that...
So draft.
Yes.
Cricket,
Yes.
because the West Test kicks off tomorrow, and racing because Railway Stakes. That's a lot. That's a lot of Sean.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah,
of
it's a lot of
me talking
sport.
about sport. So I'm going absolutely rogue today, and you're going to have to be a part of it.
I'm coming along for the ride. I mean, we're catching up with Simon Miller shortly to talk about racing.
Simon Miller's a champion. Looking forward to that.
Nice. Chances to be a VIPP at our final show for the year where somebody's going to win that incredible Toyota BZ4X, which is pretty cool.
We're catching up with the WA Senior Australian of the Year. We got a chance to chat to him yesterday, Nat. How lovely was that? His name is Olly Pickett.
Genuinely the most delightful man you will ever encounter. What a gorgeous bloke doing great things.
I know we all walked out of the room thinking we were better.
Yeah, he does make you
we're
feel
not.
better about yourself. No, yeah, we've done nothing,
No.
but he is a truly inspiring man. So gorgeous.
Yeah. Hey, last night, three of my sons went along to watch the Kid Leroy.
Well, so did Sam Trusso, who is pressing the buttons a little wearily this morning.
Feeling it. Apologies in advance for any mistakes this morning, late night, but very good concert.
Worth it?
Really good. He was good.
He turns it on.
His pre-acts beforehand, 1-4, they got the crowd up
1-4.
and about, and then he was great.
Quavo, did you see Quavo?
No, I didn't. I don't know if it was early or I missed it or what the go
Yeah.
was, but
Went to the toilet.
yeah, luckily more songs that I knew than I thought. And
see,
Nova
there you go.
played more than we thought,
Yeah.
and snuck a few. Hey, I know that
Seeped
one.
in.
Yeah, I know that one. So
That's great.
Very good, but weary.
It's the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast. Dinner.
Dessert.
Dinner.
Dessert.
Dinner.
Dessert.
Dinner.
Dessert.
Dinner.
Dessert.
Dinner. Dinner time.
Bon appetit, baby.
Yummy.
Enjoy chicken treats, dessert burger, donut chips, bacon, pineapple fritter, caramel sauce. Limited time only.
Oh, look, up for grabs, $500 cash. He doesn't love that. Plus a $50 chicken treat voucher to go and try their limited time dessert burger.
It's going to be absolutely amazing, but Mike's got to be able to pick what we've got this morning on offer. Good morning, Mike.
Morning, how are we?
Now, Mike,
Good,
we
mate.
have two flipboards, essentially. We each have 9 squares. The first one is the desserts and the second one is the dinners. Today, the combination you're looking for is pavlova casserole. And who wouldn't love that?
Ever tried that, Mike?
Once or twice.
Okay, Mike, your job is to give us 2 numbers from 1 to 9.
Let's go dessert 3 and
Yes.
dinner 7.
Dessert
All right, we're going to 3 straight away.
Dessert
Flip
3
it over, Nat. Can you see
is,
that okay? Oh, it's carrot cake.
Okay, and dinner 7?
Dinner 7 is clam chowder.
No joy there, Mike. Thank you for playing. Kate's in Greenwood. Morning, Kate.
Good morning.
All right,
Morning,
we're
Kate.
looking for pavlova casserole. What numbers would you like?
Let's go 1 and 9.
Okay,
1
dessert
and 9.
1 is
Oh, sticky date pudding. I love it.
Oh.
Classic. And dinner 9?
And dinner 9 is curry. I love the curry.
Sticky date pudding curry.
curry
I reckon
last
that'd
night.
go all right.
Yeah, that'd work.
No joy, Kate. Thank you. Simone's in Cudale. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Morning, Simone.
Chasing down pavlova casserole. What numbers would you like, Simone?
8
Yes.
and 2.
8 and 2. Okay,
Dessert
first of all,
8.
cookie dough, Natalie.
Oh, cookie dough. Lovely. And dinner 2.
Meatballs. I was
Cookie
going
dough
to say it in a
meatballs.
different voice.
Cookie dough meatballs. Yeah, no, I'd eat that. Sorry, Simone. Harry's in Port Kennedy. Morning, Haz.
Morning, mate.
Hey,
All
Harry.
right, Harry. Okay, here we go. We're trying to find pavlova casserole. What numbers would you like?
4,
Yep.
And
and we'll go 8.
4 and 8. Okay, first of all, for number 4 is vanilla pudding.
dessert 4, vanilla
like that,
pudding.
Nat? How'd you go with
Okay,
vanilla pudding?
and
And number 8, we've had... Oh, number 8, pizza.
pizza. Vanilla pudding
with
pizza.
pizza. Okay.
Yeah, I'd eat that. No joy, Harry. They've got to be somewhere. Lisa's in Canning Vale. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
All right.
Well, Ace, $500 cash on the line here and $50 to go wild at Chicken Treat.
What numbers would you like?
Number 9
Yes.
and number 3.
Dessert
Number
9
3.
is
Pavlova.
pavlova. Dessert 9 is pavlova.
All right,
Is
for the-
number 3 casserole? Is it? Is it?
For
is
the
it?
win.
Casserole! You did it, Lisa. Well done.
Oh my God, thank you.
X-ray vision.
$500 cash and a $50 chicken treat voucher is all yours.
Oh, thank you so much.
Well,
a great
played.
start to the day, Les.
That's how it's done.
Thank you.
You've won $550 worth before 7 o'clock, Lisa. That is a good day. Probably take the day off from
Yeah,
here
I
on.
would
What do you
have thought
reckon?
so.
Yeah, I reckon I should.
I know.
Out
I
to lunch
like
with
it.
the girls.
This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
This time of year, Nat, a big dog, Rexy, he gets a haircut. He gets
Awesome.
shaved down as a long-haired German Shepherd for the summer.
Now, when you say big dog, he is even by German Shepherd standards, he is a massive unit.
Yeah, he's
What
a
does
big
he
fella.
weigh?
He's well over 50 kilos these days because he's not probably exercising as much as what he did.
And
in
he's
the past.
old, so we're talking.
Yeah, he's coming up to
13.
15.
Is he really?
Yeah.
That's extraordinary.
It's amazing. And a
He's
little
lived
while
on
ago,
neglect. It's amazing. imagine how long you would live if you actually was nice to him.
He's living through spite. I'm going to keep going. He's looking at us every day. I'm going to keep going, you bastards. Yeah, you want to get rid of me?
Getting
I'm
rid of
still
me
going.
that easy.
So yesterday I took her after the show to help Janet, who comes over and shaves him down every summer.
So this is Janet's gig. She goes around shaving massive dogs.
150 dogs. 150 dogs she's got on the books.
Get out.
Can't do any more.
Wow.
Yeah, that's an unbelievable
Quick
business.
question. What does she charge to do Rex?
Actually, I don't know. It'd be
Oh.
over $100, I'd imagine.
I would
It was
think
2
so.
hours, by the way. And
Well,
that
Lewis
was
went
good
to the
going.
groomer the other day, and they have to do everything by hand because he's scared of the sound of clippers, hair dryers, the whole thing. And Anna does an amazing job with him. Like, she's so patient with him. $260 though. 260.
Wow.
For a complete wash, trim by hand, and then she brushes out all of his knots.
Oh,
But,
that's a lot.
Worth
How long
every
does it
penny.
take?
Oh, he was probably there for 3 hours.
Yeah, well... It's like when you guys go, when Megan goes to the hairdresser.
Yes,
It can be
exactly.
all
Some
day.
of it is just sitting around while he dries, though. You know.
Yeah, absolutely. So,
But no, I'll pay that any day.
nicking off yesterday because I'm the only one who can pick Rex up, and because it's heavy, and we put him on a table, and you're trying
Yes.
to get all the bits and pieces and keep him calm in case there's a couple of bits and pieces
Hold
that
him
he's not
down.
happy with. And there was it was so funny because his hair's so long, right? So when Janet's doing around his ass, she's going, "Oh, has he had the runs lately?"
Oh, Sean.
because he hasn't had a good clean around his butt.
You have been talking a lot about bodily functions this week.
I have actually, haven't I? And the other one was doing around his willy.
Oh.
Because he wouldn't have seen that for a long time with all the hair that grows around
Sure,
that.
that's true. That's true.
So she was more excited the fact that he's going to be able to lick in places he hasn't been able to do for such a long time.
Because Lewis obviously in full flight when his coat's long, he's a very long haired dog, right? Very long haired dog. And then now that I keep him short, you can see his willy so much more. Like, I preferred it when I couldn't see it. When he sticks the lipstick out, I'm like, no, I preferred never to know that was happening. And now I'm like, it's happening a bit too often, mate. What are you doing?
He's that excited
What
to be
are you
able to see
doing?
it.
Exactly.
It's a good time of year. Whenever Rex has it, and he's coming to the end. He's coming to the end of his lifespan, no doubt about it. But they grow a leg. They literally grow a leg. They're up and about.
We're not still talking about his willy, are we?
He's so excited.
He gets a spring in his step, doesn't he? Yeah, because he's lighter and cooler, I guess.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
And before Janet left, she booked him in for next year. I thought that was a bit optimistic, but
Sean!
November next year.
No, he's
November
very
20
spiteful.
next year.
He's very spiteful. He's going to live. He's going to live longer than you at this rate. Keep going, Rex. Hang in there.
It's the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
Nathan's off today, but yesterday when he was here, we got to catch up with an extraordinary man. He's just... We all felt like better people for having met him. Have a listen to this. Time to meet the Western Australian Senior of the Year for 2024. He's wearing a sash and everything.
I know, and a crown and a tiara. He's wearing a tiara.
Brother, Olly Pickett joins us. Olly, thank you for coming in.
Oh, thanks very much for having me here at Nova. It's a great pleasure and to see you guys in action.
Oh, mate.
Full on, mate. It's full on, mate.
Yeah.
You do amazing work.
It's beautiful
amazing work, which is wheelchairs for kids. You've been involved in that for a long time, haven't you?
Well, for 27 years,
Yeah.
since day one. So it's got bigger and bigger, and it's so rewarding to be part of it all.
Bigger and bigger. You've done 60,000 wheelchairs.
we've
That's
sent away-
unbelievable.
Yeah, it's nearly 62,000 now since it was put in print, and so we've sent them to 81 countries around the world.
Amazing. So what are you just like walking around the streets flogging like wheels off things?
Soap races, you know.
No, it's not quite like that.
Okay,
no.
right.
So what do you actually do with the wheelchairs, Ollie?
What do we do with them?
Yeah.
Well, we make them from scratch, and
Do you?
they're all brand new, and we get all our gear in, and then we're packing at the moment 25 a day. And once we've got our humanitarian agencies all geared up to receive them, it takes them about 4 months as a lead-up time, because they pay for all the freight and the customs to get them to the country.
Yeah.
And we've got to make sure we've got them down at Fremantle just in time that we don't miss the ship. And we've never missed a ship in 27 years.
That's so
we're
good.
grateful.
That's amazing.
That's
so
great.
I want to know, over the years, wheelchairs have changed. Have you moved with the times? Do you have like a USB cord in there and like a phone holder, something for your iPad?
Good call.
Well, what we did back in 2008, World Health came on the scene, and they sent out guidelines to everyone in the world who's making a wheelchair for a
really?
disabled
Yes.
child in a developing country. And amazingly enough, we're the only ones here in Perth that took up the guidelines. So as the children grow, so does the chair. The chair grows with them.
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
of
that's
course,
great.
which makes sense because the cost would be astronomical.
Yeah. So it stands up all the rough conditions of in these developing countries, on rough roads, etc. It's very stable, and it's what people want. And so from the age of about 4 or 5 to about the age of 16, the children can fit in the chair.
Oh, that's great.
Ollie, what does it cost for you guys to be able to make one from scratch?
Yeah, it costs us at the moment $275, Sean.
Yeah, wow.
So,
make a
and
wheelchair.
That's awesome.
And it's
that's
all
not including
run by
labour.
volunteers. So you're all
Everyone makes wheelchairs as a volunteer. Yeah, we're all retired.
Can I say that
That's
is
so
beautiful?
good. You're pretty much volunteering full time. You go in every day.
Every day. I've been every day there for the last 27 years.
And how old are you now? You whippersnapper?
I'm only 83.
Only 83.
Spring chicken, Ollie.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Ollie,
Isn't it?
getting the nod for WA Senior Citizen of the Year, how did that make you feel?
Oh, well, it's an enormous privilege. I had no idea. I got nominated by a group of guys from in Geraldton, St Pat's. I went to a reunion.
Yep.
So it was 50 years since I left school, so that's a long time ago.
yeah.
Yeah. A lot of them are retired now.
Yep.
Anyway, they wanted to know a bit more about wheelchairs for kids, and so I told them 2 or 3 minutes, and then 10 of that group came into our factory in the following week, and they were pretty gobsmacked when they saw it. It's a really great factory.
Yeah.
And I said, we're going to do something about this. So they made a nomination to Canberra for wheelchairs for kids and for me, and which is very nice of them. And so I got to the last 4. Rang me up and said, "You're in the last 4." They had 4 in each section.
Yeah.
And I was sitting there, and there's wonderful ladies next to me. I was up against 3 ladies, and they'd done wonderful things, I thought, I've got a hope here. And my name got read out, and I was so honoured. I couldn't hardly believe it.
That's great.
I'm not surprised that your name's been read out. The thing is, a lot of people, when they get to retirement, that's the light at the end of the tunnel, and then they go and do their things that they want to do. And for some people, their things is serving the community, and those people we have to hold in high regard.
We do know.
because without people like you, these kids aren't getting these chairs, Ollie.
And it's life-changing
Huge.
stuff. So to the kid that gets
It
the
is.
chair,
It's
the
life-changing.
impact is incredible, isn't it?
Independence.
Well, when we had Andy Bracey came down from Bali only last 2 weeks ago, he and his team have distributed now 3,000 of our wheelchairs through Bali, Lombok, Zimbabwe, all the way across to Flores, and they've gone up to Java and also into Borneo.
Wow, you're like Ferrari. You've got them everywhere.
Yeah, they're everywhere. Yeah.
Ollie, this is all happening here in Perth, and you're running
incredible.
it.
Yeah, from here in Perth. They've been away as far as Mongolia, through the African countries, right up through the Pacific Islands, through Solomon Islands, Fiji, Kiribati, and all those places, and into Vietnam and Cambodia. These wonderful people training people how to fit the kids up properly. And as Andy said, when they went to a group went to two of our occupational therapists went to Bali. And that was when we first set them up. He said, it was wonderful. He said, and now we know exactly what to do, how to fit the kids up properly, because it's all got to be measured. Kids have to be measured to sit in the chair properly and to be comfortable.
Well, we wish you all the best when you take on Australian of the Year.
The entire Nova Network is going for you.
Yes,
we're
that's
putting our
right.
eggs in your basket.
We're
Don't let us down.
very invested now.
Yeah, can I just say one more?
Yeah, of course you
We've got our Christmas appeals out at the moment.
Yes, okay.
And people have been so generous. We've got their donors and so on. So that's gone out. And so if anyone would like to donate, any amount of money, doesn't matter, to wheelchairs for kids, the money goes straight into the wheelchairs. We buy more material, and also we've got a strategic plan at the moment, and which is really good. We did a lot of work on it, and by 2026, we want to be able to do 6,000 wheelchairs a year. At the moment, we're just over 4,500 a year,
incredible.
and so we want to get to 6,000.
Okay, that is
For
brilliant.
all the
you're
details
great,
on
Ollie.
how to donate and for more info on this organisation, unbelievable.
Are you looking for volunteers as well,
Wheelchairsforkids.org.
Yes, that's the website. Yeah. Thanks, Sam.
Yeah.
And look, more volunteers. Well, yeah, we can always take more, but we've got 31 on the waiting list at the moment.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
wow.
my God, this is one of those
We've
things.
got 250. Sorry, we've got 235 people there through the week. We average 50 people a morning, but no one seems to want to drop out.
Everyone's fully invested.
It sounds like you might need another warehouse to have another team. Anyone listening? Gina?
Mate, Ollie, thank you
you're a
so
pleasure.
much.
knows.
You're a joy and very deserving of your title as WA Senior of the Year. Well done.
Oh, thank you very much, Nat and Sean and Nathan. It's very nice to be here.
Thank you so much, Ollie.
Thanks, mate.
Thank you so much.
Joy.
This is the Nathan, Nat, and Sean podcast.
Nathan, Nat and Sean's BZ4X Games. Wake up with Nathan, Nat and Sean and charge on with the all-electric Toyota BZ4X when innovation meets everyday practicality.
Okay, so we are charging towards our final show of the year. It's in 2 weeks from tomorrow. Somebody there will win an all-electric Toyota BZ4X. It is a magnificent vehicle. And up for grabs right now, a VIPP invite to our final show, which gets you 10 entries into the draw, plus a VIPP treatment. We're going to play a round of this.
All right, it's been fun all week. We're going to catch up with Nikki right now. Nikki, how have you been going? Have you been playing along this week?
I have, yeah. Not too bad. I'll
Good.
give it my best.
Oh, that's the spirit.
That's all we can ask, Nikki. Facing off with Shannon from Wanneroo. Good morning, Shannon.
Good morning, guys.
Hey, Shan.
Have you been playing along this week?
Yeah.
How do you back yourself in?
Not too bad.
Okay.
Not convincing.
All right, here's what's
It's
going to
gonna be
happen.
a match, though. Yeah.
We're going to play you a sped up track. It's your job to identify the title of that track. The artist, not important. You will buzz in with your name. If you get it right, you take that round. If you get it wrong, we'll keep playing and you're both still in with a shot at it. It is the first to 5. Let's test your buzzers. Nikki?
Nikki.
Shannon?
Shannon.
Lovely. Be nice and loud too. Really yell out your name so that we can hear you over the music, okay? Are we ready for track 1?
I'm ready.
Let's do it.
Shannon. Nikki.
Shannon
Shake it off.
is correct. Shannon's
Shake
on
it
the
off.
board.
Score check, please, Nat.
Shannon leads 1-0.
Fantastic. All right, let's get stuck into track number 2.
Get jazzy on.
Nikki? Nikki?
No, it's gone.
Oh, okay. All right, we'll keep playing.
Shannon,
Shannon?
talk dirty.
Yes,
Talk
Shannon.
dirty to it.
All right, Shannon leads 2-0. All right, here we go. We're taking a bit of a left turn. All right, here's track 3.
Shannon,
Shannon?
the sweet child of mine.
Oh, it
Yes,
is.
Shannon.
Guns N' Roses.
Shannon, you're very good at this.
That's a
well
folly.
played.
Sorry.
Shannon leads 3-0.
All right, we need a score from you, Nikki, to keep this game going. Here's
Okay.
track number 4.
Nikki?
Is it Paul Corrales song?
No.
No, it is not.
No, it is not. All right, we'll keep going.
Shannon,
Shannon?
is it bad?
Yes, Shannon, it is bad.
And that was bad by both of you. It's not getting that.
I know, it took you a while. Shannon, you're on the brink of victory, okay? You lead 4-0. You're going to have to make a great comeback from here, Nikki, but we believe in you.
Bye. She's too good.
All right, she is pretty good.
I'm
okay.
not sure if the competition's been great so far, Nikki. You're going to pull your socks up here, buddy.
All right, here we go.
Shannon,
Shannon?
is it Shape of You?
Yes, Shannon has done
that was
it.
a good one.
That is what we call a clean sweep. Shannon, you have scored a VIPP invite for you and a mate to our final show. That's happening in the amphitheatre next to Optus Stadium. It's going to be a beautiful spot. Plus, you've scored 10 entries into the draw to win the Toyota BZ4X.
Awesome, thank you so much.
I know, well
Shannon.
done.
And Nikki, drop your pants and run around the table, because that's what just happened.
I'm going to come along anyway.
Yeah, that'll be
that's
great
it.
because everybody's welcome and you're still in with a shot at the BZ4X. So we'll see you there.
Thank you. Well
Beautiful
done.
work.
Clean sweep.
Nathan, Nat, and Sean podcast.
Mystery on my tongue. Yes, and gang, gonna have some fun. Lick it to big it. Let's go. Lick it to big it. Get it right.
The Ice Cream Factory returns. Don't miss Peking Duck on November 23. Tickets at hottestsummerever.com.
Ice Cream Factory's back with the hottest summer yet this week. We're giving you the chance to win the ultimate Ice Cream Factory experience. That includes 4 VIP tickets for Peking Duck and a $500 bar card. Not bad.
All you have to do is play today's round of Lick It to Pickett, and we've got Ross who's going to be joining us. He's going to go head-to-head with me this morning. Ross, you've been seeing how this has played out this week.
Desperate to get involved.
No, I'm the opposite because all the videos on the socials, it's the term I came up
It's
with.
weirdly erotic.
Yeah, it is. But the desperate tonguing, that's not the right term.
No, that is the right term.
Exploratory tonguing.
Yes. No, that's
getting
no,
worse.
that is getting worse.
And Nath really gets into it, but other
Yes.
people are more gentle.
I know, but other people are getting action at home. You know what I mean?
So when the opportunity arises, you've got to go. Like, and he goes.
I don't know,
Yesterday's with Talisa, she
Yeah.
was quite sexy the way she was doing. She's a real lady with her tongue.
This is the kiwi fruit one where Nath
yeah.
he tried to bite it as
no,
well.
he did bite it,
Yeah,
which doesn't
he did.
bode well for his love
Is
life.
that part of lick it?
Look,
Nibble?
I mean,
Yeah.
it's called a lick it to pick it, not nibble it to dribble it. So I don't know. You do you. You'll both be blindfolded.
Yeah.
You'll then lick the same thing, and the first person to identify it will score a point. It is the best of 5, and the good news is you'll be representing somebody who's sitting at home.
Yeah, so there's stakes.
13, 24, 10. If you would like to be represented by one of these tongues.
Yes. We're looking for callers 8 and 18 right now. It's a great prize.
Do you feel like you need to cleanse your palate because you've got a coffee on the go, whereas
yeah,
Sean
right.
hasn't?
Yeah, maybe.
What if that's going to impact your ability?
I never thought about it taste coming into it. I hope it doesn't.
Because if you're in a perfume shop and you're sniffing perfume, you know how after a while they give
Palate
you
cleanser.
They give you coffee beans to smell to clear your nose. But I think you need something different. Maybe you need to taste some perfume to clear your tongue.
Well, that is interesting.
I don't know. I'm full of
ideas.
information.
Yeah.
We're all learning together as a team.
Rosemary and Casey we're going to pick one of us, actually. We'll start with you, Rosemary. Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
Now, Rosemary, you're in a great position because you're first. You get to pick which tongue you want representing you. And then you don't have to do anything. You can just sit back and hope that tongue does the best job. Do you want to back in Sean's tongue today or Ross's tongue?
Sean.
Rosemary, it's disappointing.
Well, that's hurtful.
I'm a last start winner.
That is true.
If you've done your homework, you know that I'm a last start winner.
Yeah, that's true.
And even better second up.
She's been reading the form guide.
Yeah.
Casey, hello.
Hello.
Hi, Casey.
That means you get Ross's tongue. How do you feel
Casey.
about that?
Yeah, good. I was going to pick him anyway.
you
You've got
were.
a good
That's
colour.
right.
Of course you were. Just making him feel better.
All right.
I get it.
Here's how it's going to work. Ross and Sean will be blindfolded. Then something will be held in front of their tongues and they're going to lick it and identify what the item is. First one to do that wins that round. It is the best of 5. Now, I need you boys to block your ears.
Okay.
And stop, stop looking.
Now?
Yeah, block your ears
Okay.
and we will tell you what tell everybody at home what the first item is.
The thing being licked is a nail file.
Okay.
All right, we're back.
All right, you're back. Okay. Now,
Good luck, Sean. Where's your hand? Shake hands.
that was a painful exercise, wasn't it? All right, here we go with round 1.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, start licking.
Nail file.
Sean.
I just filed my teeth.
Sean, on the board, it was indeed a nail
Was
file.
that used? Because that's
was that my one
disgusting.
from my
Yeah, it was quite used. Okay, block your ears so we can hear what's going to be for round 2. Here we go.
The thing being licked is toothpaste.
Okay.
If she's laughing, that's worrisome.
I'm laughing at the way it's presented. Okay. 3,
Okay.
2, 1, lick.
There's something on it. Yogurt. Honey.
Toothpaste.
Toothpaste.
Oh, it's toothpaste.
Can we talk about the fact that Sean now has toothpaste on his massive schnoz? Can we wipe him down?
I got all of my
Jeez, that's
mouth and
gross.
chin. You didn't bring... Wait, they brought that in.
Ross, you didn't get the tape. What was it on?
It was just on a piece of paper. So you...
Yeah, it is minty. It's definitely... Is that on your...
Very minty fresh, and Ross is like yogurt. We're just gonna get some tissues to wipe you down, Sean, because otherwise everything's gonna taste like toothpaste for quite some
that is
time.
a dominating taste in your mouth.
Ross, because you didn't get the taste straight away, did you?
No, I just
you got the
just like
texture
cream.
first.
Sticky.
You know why? Because you drank coffee and couldn't taste anything.
Yeah, Sean's got the biggest
Sean,
schnoz, yeah.
Sean's back in business. Okay, block your ears, boys. We're going to hear the item for round 3.
The thing being licked is an orange.
Okay,
was a long
we're
one.
back.
That was a long one.
Okay,
Toothpaste. It's got me.
here we go.
Makes my mouth this minty ad.
Just to recap, Sean currently leads 2-0, and so if he gets this round, he wins in a clean sweep. And
coming
Ross
back,
has to take
Casey.
his
I got
pants
the
off.
feeling, Amy, you put the toothpaste in on purpose. Is that just a reference to me?
It's about your breath, Sean. Okay,
All right.
3, 2, 1, lick.
Orange.
Yes, Ross is back.
Yes.
Ross is back.
Oh,
Well done.
Real quick.
Okay.
Real quick. Well done, mate.
2-1 to Sean. Still, Sean is on the brink of victory. Block your ears, please, boys.
The thing being licked is a candle.
Okay, we're back.
Another giggle. Didn't like that.
All right.
Toothpaste. Oh, no.
3, 2, 1, lick.
Candle.
Yes,
Oh,
Ross
God.
has tied it up.
Very perfect.
Tied it up. Okay,
Yeah,
it is
calm
2-all.
down.
So it comes down to this final round. Oh.
Like short-handed that again.
No, he's not. Okay, all right. There we go. If you could block your ears, please, Ross. Oh, okay. I'm gonna say it out loud. Okay.
Okay.
If you could block your ears.
Yeah.
The item that they're licking is a stapler. All right, we're back.
Okay.
Okay.
This is... There's still like toothpaste, like mint paper on my nose, mouth, and
I
chin.
don't think that'll harm you in this round. Okay. And 3, 2, 1, lick.
Stapler.
Sean's won.
What the hell?
Sean's taken it.
No, it's just staple that quickly.
Okay, got his teeth around it.
Write that down, everyone. It's not
Rosary,
necessarily the right idea.
Sean got home for you. You've scored the Ultimate Ice Cream Factory experience. You've gone in 4 VIP tickets for Peking Duck and a $500 bar card. Quite the night out. Well played, Rosemary.
Sorry, Case.
Yes, wonderful.
You
Thank
jumped
you
on the
very
right
much.
tongue, as it turned out.
Wow.
That was Sean. You've still got toothpaste on your chin. That's pretty much a normal day for you. Normally you have it all down your shirt.
Well, you think it's toothpaste.
We have one more round of Lick It to Pick It happening tomorrow, everybody. Tongue on, friends. Tongue on.
This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
Ross was just doing Lick It to Pick It. You're just reviewing your performance on our socials.
When we
it's
had
up already.
When we had the toothpaste, there is a peak of toothpaste that hangs off Sean's nose after he licked
For quite some time, as it turns out. I know. But that's not the reason we've got you here, Ross. You told us something yesterday that we're like, oh my God, Ross has turned into a proper vigilante.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know. Maybe you guys are rubbing off on me, but when something is...
That happens.
When you see something, you say something, Ross?
Yeah, no complaints. No, all right, so this, whenever I see injustice, I get really riled up. So there's a spot at the gym, so I go to the gym, and I noticed a couple of times this one lady at the same time every week would park in this spot. Now, this isn't a spot. It literally says no parking, right? It says no parking. And there's a fire hydrant.
So it's no parking painted on the ground?
Painted on the ground. It doesn't even look like a spot, and there's a giant fire hydrant.
Yep.
I saw her parking here a couple times, and there are plenty of spaces, so it's like not the need for it. So I started leaving notes. All right.
Ross. Okay, so what do you, like, because you're a very mild-mannered, is that safe to say? You're a very nice person at heart. So did you say, excuse me, I don't mean to bring it up, but did you realise this isn't it? I'm so sorry.
Well, I thought about confronting her, and I was like, you know what? She kind of ducked into the gym, and I was stewing in my car watching
in the same
this.
gym that you're going into?
Yeah, but she goes to the bike class.
Oh, okay.
So I don't see her in there.
Okay.
So I was like, I'm going to leave a note. And the note I left, for me, this is as bad as it gets. I wrote, illegal parking, exclamation mark.
Just that was the headline.
But
even not like, excuse me, lady.
Gets you in straight away, doesn't it?
But the exclamation mark I thought about. Should I put that in? Yeah, I'm going to.
Strong.
The next one was... last warning.
Like you're going to do something about it.
I think I was trying to pretend to be staff. And then last warning. Oh, and the last thing was fire hazard. Because it was next to a fire. I mean, just what if there was a fire?
What if there was a fire and then the fire truck couldn't get to the hydrant, the whole place burns down, and that's on that lady.
And that's the second time I've written a note. The first time I didn't write the warning. This time I did. What
did the first note say?
I think it just said illegal parking, no exclamation mark.
Okay.
Don't do it again.
Yeah.
Don't do it again.
I didn't say please.
You're telling off the boys at home, aren't you?
I didn't say please.
You're really straight to the point now. I like the fact you didn't muck around with other sentences and other bits and pieces, bit of lettuce in that sandwich, you know what I mean?
The post-it itself is tiny. And I was worried that she would come out while I wrote it, so I was looking around. But if she did, then I would have confronted her awkwardly. But
would you have, though? Because you know where she is. You could wait till she comes out.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
That's way too hard, Nat.
I hate confrontation, so just leave it to the post-it. You know?
And the exclamation mark is...
Yeah. I told her. She hasn't parked there since.
Oh, is that true?
Yeah.
Because you know why? Because it was the last warning. Look, we want to know, are you a note writer? Like, instead of actually just talking to the person, do you write the passive-aggressive note? Or maybe just, in Ross's case, somewhat unexpectedly, aggressive-aggressive. Kelly, hello.
How you going?
Hi, Cal.
Great, Cal. Now, talk to us about the note. What's been going on?
Okay, so it's not myself, but it was my boss's car.
Yep.
We have 3 reserved car bays for us, but the majority of the time there's only the 2 of us in the office.
Yes.
But sometimes we do require our 3rd bay. So, and people kept continuously parking in our bay all the time, which was annoying us. We would complain to the strata, et cetera.
Yep.
It kept happening, so we started double parking.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then we come out to our cars, and there's a note on my boss's car of a picture of a car, and it said, even toddlers have trouble staying within the line.
Oh, that's hilarious.
So now that's up on our pin-up board in the office, and our little personal joke that gives us a little giggle every day.
So, I mean, that's so funny, because the audacity of that person to think that they had a right to your parking spot, like...
Yeah.
constant, every single
How
day.
amazing.
We don't
How
have a park,
amazing.
so-
This has been one of the things at Nathan's house,
Yes.
at his apartment block
Yes.
a lot of the time, because he gets 2 car bays and someone's always parked in there.
There's a visitors bay that people use permanently when it's meant to be for visitors, and it's like, thanks, Kelly. Kim's in Ridgewood. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Kim.
All right, Kim, have you been writing notes or have you been receiving notes?
Oh, no, I'm the writer.
Great, okay.
So there's a guy on my street who likes to park across the footpath, so not using the driveway for its intended purpose.
Yes.
So I printed off a letter telling him that it was illegal, it was selfish, people can't get around it.
Yes.
I also printed off the council parking rules, informing him that it was illegal. Popped it in the letterbox. So it stopped from him, but the housemate continued to do it. So then I printed off another letter, put it on her windscreen. It stopped for a little while, but then it started again. So then I called the council and reported him to the ranger.
Oh, you've taken it.
Yeah, and they got a ticket?
I don't know about the ticket, but apparently he was educated on safe parking.
Oh, I like that,
Yeah.
Kim.
Yeah.
Hey, you gave him every opportunity.
That's true. You didn't call in the
Absolutely.
authorities until they, spat in your face several times.
That's right.
I love how you
But it
printed
made
off
me
all the
angry.
information. Like, here
There
it
it
is.
is.
You don't even have to go to the website. Here it is. You're a warrior for justice, Kim. Well done.
And thanks.
Let's go to John in Averley. Hello.
Hey there.
Hey, John.
Okay. Did you leave a note or did you receive a note?
I left a note, but it's not a note per se. So my partner, my wife's disabled, right? So she's got an ACROT parking permit.
Yes.
And one of the things that really absolutely ticks me off is when people go and park in there, especially the ones definitely don't have ACROT tickets, so they purely do it out of convenience.
Yes.
So I've got a whole bunch of stuff in my car, one of them being large cable ties.
Yeah.
So I've got a nasty habit that when I actually come across this, I will cable tie a shopping cart to their door handle or tyre.
That'll teach him a lesson.
Well, the funny thing is I've got tools in my car. I don't have notepad, right? So I've got to sort of put the message out there. And I mean, I'm like Sean, I'm not, like Ross, I'm not a confrontational person.
No.
Even though I'm 6'2" and weigh 110 kgs. I don't like confrontation at all, but I'm probably the most passive aggressive person you'll meet in your life.
Yes.
And cynical at that as well. So maybe a hint of sadism with it, but at the end of the day, like I say, those parkings are there for a reason, especially with my partner. If you're in that position, like, it's just, it's one of the things that absolutely gets my goat.
No, I agree.
too.
I'm with you on this. Like, I was recently on crutches, and I'm not going to park in a disabled. I don't have the ACROD sticker. I'm not entitled to it, and they're there for a reason. And if you know anybody that does rely on a wheelchair or have limited mobility, and have an ACROD sticker, they need the extra room either side of the vehicle. They need to be able to get in and out easily. It's not as simple as just convenient car parking. It's also just they're there for a reason, and these people are entitled to it. They've qualified. Don't just park in them because it's there right out the front. Or there's no other parks. That's not good enough.
Absolutely.
We're with you. We're with you, John.
We're
fighting
with you,
the
John.
good fight. And so no one's ever going to cable tie a shopping trolley to my car, because I would never ever park in one of those.
That's a good thing. You got to use the tools that are at your hands.
This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
Look, we're going to be back tomorrow, but you got something to give away right now, Sean.
Now, we've got a double pass for days 2 and 3. So that's Saturday and Sunday of this weekend's test match, Australia versus India. It's at Perth Stadium. Catch the NRMA Insurance West Test against India this Friday, Perth Stadium. Tickets at Ticketmaster. Caller number 10. We'll get them right now on 13 24 10.
2 days. Tickets to both days of the weekend.
Yep,
and it's going to be beautiful, sunny weather. Absolutely perfect. On the show tomorrow, we're hoping, we've got fingers crossed, to catch up with Justin Langer ahead of the West Test. And our mate Joel Creasy is going to be joining us here in the studio, and against his better judgment, he has agreed to participate in Lick It to Pickett.
Oh, and he'll throw himself right
He's
into
licked some stuff too, that guy, I tell you what. Ross, how are you feeling after your Lick It to Pickett experience?
Mentioned earlier, I still have toothpaste vapor that's hit my eyes now after we had to lick toothpaste. And check out the video online because Shawnee Mac, as I mentioned, it's like a peak of toothpaste is hanging off his nose.
So funny. It is beautiful. Yeah, the Nathan Nat and Sean Insta feed, if you check that out, it has got all the licking action.
Yep.
If you want to slow-mo it, that's up to you. But yeah, the still of Sean with their massive wad of toothpaste.
Yeah, Sam, our digital guy, he does a great job of freezing the worst possible
really
picture
does.
of Shawnee and I with toothpaste on our face. So you can check that one out. But it's back tomorrow.
Good on you, Ross.
See you guys.
Nathan, Nat and Sean is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au. Nova.